Let me read this quote from Canelo. This shit's hilarious. And then I'm going to translate it for you. Okay? Quote, I am an athlete who respects the sport, and this surprises me and bothers me because it had never happened to me. I will submit to all the tests that require me to clarify this embarrassing situation, and I trust that at the end, the truth will prevail. Translation. I am very surprised that these results came out. Somebody in my team fucked up. I trust that in the end, the WBC, wink wink, will make the right decision. Like we all don't know the fight's, like we all know the fight's still gonna happen. This pretend game, like, oh my god, the fight is in jeopardy. Like, no, it's not. Are you kidding me? The fight's not in jeopardy. The fight's not. This is not gonna even affect. This is not even gonna affect the fight. It's not gonna hurt it on. It's gonna do good on pay-per-view. It's not gonna affect it. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying it's the society we live in. It's nothing's gonna, that's not gonna affect this fight. They're gonna use it for like a special on HBO to make it, because controversy sells. They're gonna use it to get some people on Gennady Golovkin's side. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. The meat is contaminated. Excuse. Oh, it's the meat. And then I'm hearing people going, "Oh no, yeah, because it's true, it's true." There is a lot of athletes in Mexico that you know eat the contaminated meat. Man, Canelo and his team, along with Golden Boy, they must have been in some type of phone conference, thinking we're all a bunch of blithering idiots, thinking that this explanation, it's going to just make it all go away. Like we're all going to go, oh, it's the meat. Okay, all right, cool. Why didn't you just say so? All right, I'm out of here. He failed 2 tests, by the way, 17th and the 20th. I'm not sure. I should have probably looked this up, but I'm not sure that includes B samples. But we'll wait on that. But he failed on 2 different dates. And it's just very surprising. And Canelo says it bothers him. It bothers you. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it bothers you, Canelo. Like oh my God, well, poor Canelo. It bothers him. It bothers you. Yeah, what about the boxing fan? Oh, we don't get it. Can we be bothered? What about your opponent? Can he be bothered? I mean, why couldn't you bother, you know, buying meat from somewhere else if apparently all the meat in Mexico is contaminated? And ain't that a bitch? I mean, what a coincidence. Blame the meat. Look, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I mean, I mean, what a coincidence. Now, one of these days, if one of these fighters gets caught and then says, "Damn it, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my time as far as being." You know, I don't think they should be locked up, don't get me wrong, but time as in, you know, suspension, right? And I promise never to do it again, and go from there, okay? I'm also hearing, oh, but it's not a PED! This is just to help them cut weight. Like, okay, you geniuses, right? Like, oh yeah, you know a lot, okay, but it's illegal, and it's illegal for a reason, right? So I'm going to treat this the same way I treat everything else. And the way I treat everybody else. check this out. Canelo said, he goes, I will submit to all tests that require me to clarify this embarrassing situation. You already took the test. And you failed the test. What do you mean? It's like failing a pop quiz and saying, oh, can we do the same quiz tomorrow? What? No, you already failed the test. Gennady Golovkin took the same pop quiz you did. He didn't fail. Well, why should you get another shot? It's not the way it works. What? Hey, baby. Oh, what do you mean? Who's in the room? Oh, her. I don't know why she's there. If you give me another chance, she won't be here tomorrow. That's not the way it works. Like, what? What's that? The blood of the murdered victim is in my shirt. I don't know how it got there. If you give me that shirt, I'll make sure I can get this clarified. Give me the shirt. I guarantee you the blood won't be there tomorrow. I mean, let me burn the shirt. What? No. All right? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean I failed a drug test and I'm willing to take other tests to prove that I'm not doing anything? When you already reaped the benefits of the drug. Like what do you mean? Like I said, they must have been on some conference call and thought we're all a bunch of fucking blithering idiots. That's what they must have thought. This is crazy. Like when fighters do this shit, like they fail a test, and they're like, I'm willing to submit to any test. Like, you already did, and you failed twice. What do you mean? Like, that's not the way it works, right? That's not the way it works, right? Oh man. Like, you don't go to the free throw line and get 2 shots, and you miss the first one. Say, "Oh, that was my practice shot. Let me go again." Like, that's not the way it works. You don't get to keep going until you make the shot. All right? That's not the way it works. You don't get to keep to get testing, and then like finally it comes out negative. See, I'm free. I'm good. This is insane. Go apply for a job that requires you to do a drug test, right? Fail that drug test, and then say, "Oh man, I don't know why I failed the drug test. I'm willing to submit to any test right now to prove my innocence." You just failed the test. What do you mean? Come on. I'm willing to do anything to prove my innocence. Basically means we're going to make sure some people get paid off. And this thing's going to be swept under the rug is what it means. Right? I mean, the PR team is on point right now. They're working around the clock is what I mean by that. No, but DStyle, it was the meat. DStyle. Yeah, it's always the meat or the blood pressure medication, and it's always something like that, isn't it? It's always like, oh, this was contaminated. Always because I had to take this drug. My doctor gave it to me. Look, I got it from Walgreens. It's always something. You know. If you don't mind, can you tell us what meat it was? So no fighter can eat that meat anymore, apparently. Because apparently, I mean, everybody keeps, a bunch of fighters in Mexico keep getting busted with this meat, and they don't stop eating the meat over there. Interesting. But anyway, The day where a fighter gets caught and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got caught," it's not gonna happen. Okay. So when people say, "Well, he said he didn't do it. He said it was contaminated meat," like, well, yeah, that's what he said. Like, they always say that. Like, there's always a dumb reason as to why, right? Oh, of course it wasn't because they were trying to cheat, right? Right. So anyway, just wanted to do a video about that. Nothing's gonna get done about it. I can tell you that right now. You know, and if nothing gets done about it, then then what's the fucking point of the drug testing? If you're a star fighter and you get to make a dumb excuse like, "Oh, well, it was the contaminated meat," and other fighters won't have that same luxury, then what's the point? What's the point of doing these tests if all a fighter has to say is, "Oh, I needed this for my medication," or "Oh, it was in the food, it was contaminated"? What's the point of doing these tests if we're just going to do the fight anyway when a fighter gives a dumb excuse? What's the point? Anyway, this is DStyle. I'm out.